And I said, sir, the recruit does not know what a 7311 is, sir. And he got right in my face, and they like to have the Smokey the Bear covers, right, the hat. They like the brim to hit you right in the face. Do you do that when you onboard? No, don't do that. I see some of you writing notes down, like, I'm going to get the Smokey the Bear hat, and here's how this guy's coming on board. Don't do that. That might actually be illegal. And this is what he said. He goes, you're going to talk to airplanes. Now, get out of my face. And so I did. I went back over to Robert, and he's like, what are you going to do? And I said, I'm talking to airplanes. He says, hey, what does that mean? I said, I don't know, but I don't want to ask him again. And so when I went home on leave, I asked my drill instructor, and he says, hey, congratulations, that's outstanding. You're going to be an air traffic controller. I said, oh, now it makes sense. Yeah, I didn't want to ask. And so I went to air traffic control school, and they put me in this tower after I graduated from school 5 months later. And I worked at the busiest military airport in the world, Yuma, Arizona. Anybody been to Yuma? Anybody been there in the summer? Sorry, it's rough. But every branch of service, Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, everybody flew in there, and we also controlled civilian traffic. Any of you flown anywhere recently? Any of you got a flight coming up? How do you feel knowing 18-year-olds are controlling traffic? I was 18, I was up there. Most airports that are connected to a military base, it's all controlled by 18-year-olds. Why in the world? Who thinks it's a good idea to give a headset to an 18-year-old, put him up in the tower? Doesn't make any sense. Well, wait a minute. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Not only did they train me in air traffic control, they developed me to think like a leader. And so some of the seeds I want you to take with you is this. Get your teams more engaged. Don't just train them in real estate. Develop them to think like leaders. Because everybody's a leader in the Marine Corps. There's 225,000 Marines, give or take. By that number, if they train everybody as a leader, how many leaders do they have? 225,000. What could an organization with 225,000 people accomplish if everyone thought and acted like a leader? What could they accomplish? Anything. What could your team accomplish if everyone thinks and acts like a leader? Same thing. And maybe anything is just 6 more transactions. Maybe it's 12. Maybe we can really push it. Just do 1 a month instead of 1 every 2 months.